What's up, America? I'm here at a Walmart and I want to show you the electronic pricing tags that can change prices based on surge pricing. So as you know, a lot of places are starting to replace actual paper tags with digital tags. Here at the Walmart by me, they're doing that now. So let me show you what these look like and let me show you the difference. So here's a digital tag. These prices can change at a moment's notice, and they do throughout the day. Every single one has been changed to a digital tag, so these prices will go up 3 or 5 cents depending on what time of day it is, and they'll go up when more people are here shopping, and they'll go down when fewer people are here. So let me show you the difference. Here's an actual tag, and then here's the digital tag. See, they look identical, but this one is a digital tag. You can even scan it and change it, or it'll change depending on if they program it. And this is the paper tag, and this is on every single fucking one almost. And you can see here behind the glass. So this is happening at every Walmart across the country, and this will be happening at every grocery store across the country at some point. They can literally take these prices and change them up and down a couple of cents throughout the day and make millions. And then they'll incrementally raise them so it'll always be higher. See, look at these prices. These prices are indicating that they've raised them and lowered them slightly throughout the day, and they have. There's videos online showing these prices changing. And they're also planning on using your phone data to change the prices as you're perusing the products. That's not happening now, but that's coming in the future. So a price just for you, fucking you for profit personally.
We have now reached a point where the price you pay for products is decided by an algorithm that knows everything about you. Stores like Instacart, Walmart, Amazon, and Delta are collecting things like your browser history, your location, your income, what device you're using, and how long you pause over a product before you put it back. And it's all fed into a system with one job, which is to figure out the maximum price you'll pay before you walk away and charge you exactly that. Which now means 2 people in the same store with the same product at the same time will see 2 different prices, and you'll never know which one you are. The FTC confirmed this is already happening. Companies are using your data to detect urgency. Say if you're searching for a last-minute flight to see a sick relative, the algorithm sees desperation and raises the prices. Instacart was caught running secret pricing experiments where the same order cost different amounts for different customers, adding up to over $1,200 a year for some families, and nobody was told. And if it couldn't get crazier, Walmart is replacing every paper price tag in every store with a digital screen by the end of 2026, and has already filed patents to update prices using your personal data in real time. Maryland just became the first state to ban this, and the retail industry lobbied until the law was full of loopholes, and Walmart can still do most of it. And we are now living in a world where we are being treated like data points rather than humans. You can use the Conscious Spend website to see if the companies you buy from are using surveillance pricing and what else they're hiding from you. It gives you a full breakdown about how they treat the environment, humans, and how transparent they are about it.
Oh my god, look. These price tags started updating right in front of me. This is crazy, dude. Oh my god, that cup went up in price. I wish I would have... I had to, like, get my camera going, right? So there was a delay. Dude, this was under $2. I don't know, I don't remember exactly. Maybe it was like $1.98, now it's $2.18, but like... Oh wait, did that just go down? I'm trying to see if I can catch it on camera. I've never been in a store and actually watched the price of something go up right in front of me as I walked up to buy it. And now it's glitched out and it isn't showing the price anymore. I'm not sure what's going on here.
I literally witnessed this brand and all these other 10 snack size bars change from $2.50 to $3.16. It started glitching and I thought, what in the world? Because I had noticed that it was $2.50 when I come down this aisle. And next thing I know, it says $3.16 and I see this one glitching and I see this one glitching. And I knew that it was $2.50, and now it is $3.16. I literally witnessed that. Walmart, you suck.
America's biggest retailers rolling out digital shelf price labels for all its stores by the end of the year. Walmart says that having digital price labels will help its store personnel do.
Yeah, you heard that right. So there are digital price tags that Walmart is fully rolling out by 2027. Now, what does this mean? Well, for one, this actually means any price on any product can be changed at the drop of a hat due to demand. Not to mention the fact that Walmart actually has a patent, actually numerous patents, on AI-powered price changes where AI is fully running the system. I mean, for example, a loaf of bread can be $4 or $5. You turn around to get something else, you turn back, it's $8. Now, let's take a look at some of these patents, shall we? So, like this one says, covers a system and method for dynamically and automatically updating an item's price on an e-commerce platform, which we know now is not only going to be e-commerce, but it's going to be for in-stores. Now, this one's a big one. This one says, involves machine learning to forecast demand for items and recommends prices. It even incorporates factors like purchase history, payment methods, customer identifiers, and even third-party data. And obviously this is awarded by the U.S. Patents and Trademark Office, which is the government, and it's actually bringing up a lot of concerns. It says people are worried about the future of dynamic pricing and so-called surveillance pricing. This sounds eerily similar to carbon credits like they have in the UK. Just like this company is tracking carbon credits, Carbon Neutral Britain. What are carbon credits, you ask? Well, they actually track everything you do and buy, like when you buy food, gas, water, eggs, milk, whatever it is, to see how much of a carbon footprint it actually takes to get those things. Now, they're worried about climate change, and they're saying the increased carbon dioxide and greenhouse gases are the planet's biggest worry. Is it? Oh, you mean the very thing that we breathe out, carbon dioxide, and that's oxygen for the trees in which they exchange oxygen for us to breathe. An healthy ecosystem. That thing? Also, it's pretty odd that Elon just tweeted this because he's really pushing this universal high income in which the government becomes your daddy, you sit on your ass all day, and they give you a check due to the unemployment caused by AI. You mean your AI, who's actually causing the unemployment, only to give everybody a check, which is fancy food stamps because universal basic income sounds too basic, so high income sounds better. And the fact that they want to give you free money is already a red flag. Then not only to take that government assisted money, go spend it where they have digital price tags so they can track your carbon footprint. You see where this is going? Yes, we know the problem, so I do have solutions, so make sure you guys hit up my link tree for that.
This is the book of Habakkuk, chapter 2 and verse 3. For the vision is yet for an appointed time, but at the end it shall speak and not lie. Though it tarry, wait for it, because it will surely come, it will not tarry. Call HALAL, YAHAWAH, BAHASHAM, YAHWASHI, BAHASHAM, QADASH. That's giving all praise to the Most High, in the name of His only begotten Son, in the name of the Holy Spirit. Double honors to our teachers, the elders and apostles of Great Millstone, who taught us His truth and sincerity, peace and salutations to the hopeful elect scattered abroad. Shalom to 144,000. And real quick, I want to go into what you just heard in that video, man, about Walmart. Okay, it says update: Walmart is rolling out digital price tags ran by AI. Elon wants you on universal high income. Ever heard of Blade Runner? Because I've seen this movie before. Okay, and yeah, that's the vision that was, written aforetime for our learning. Okay, and they make these movies, okay, to show you the predictive programming of what they want to do, what's coming down the pike, and it's pretty much going to be a digital hell, bro. Okay, a digital hell, because and it's been already proven in the past how AI is racist. Why? Because Edomites made it, created this AI to be racist. But you imagine you go purchase something at the store, and you can bet that not just Walmart, but all these other stores are going to incorporate this too. Because you might say, I don't shop at Walmart anyways. I hardly shop at Walmart. But hey, bro, it's going to be everywhere. Okay? It says Walmart is rolling out digital price tags ran by AI. So meaning you go up and look at a product on the shelf, and you blink and the price then went up $2 because it's you. Okay? Or even like us, the men of the Lord that's speaking out against the system. Say we do a video, this video might, come up in AI after the facial scanning, they got that in them stores too. Facial recognition. When you come into these stores, that's why you come in there and a box, goes around your face when you look at the screen of the camera, because they're, facially, well, they're using the biometrics to identify you. So if they deem that you're a threat or you are against the system, they gonna raise your the prices on everything, not just the gas, but the food and everything is gonna go up, man. It's just gonna get very uncomfortable here for the so-called poor here in America, man. All right, which happen to be us, the Israelites. All right, but we understand that the Lord is going to come through for us and make a way out for us. We're not going to have to go into these stores. The Lord going to take care of us and feed us, man. All right, some of these comments. Somebody said, welcome to the food stock exchange. They already have it here in the Walmart in New Mexico. Wow. Shikam had the stuff we let them get away with. Lawsuits will be coming. We have had these in Canada since 2021. Yeah. So what I told you, it's already happening, man. It's already been in place. America just catching on to a lot of things late, but you got China with the social credit system, okay, and whatnot. They already putting this in motion, man. Okay, you catching on to it late. Okay, so let's go right here and say and bring this back. Okay, let's read it in the AMP. It says, Habakkuk chapter 2 and verse 1, I will stand on my guard post and station myself on the tower, and I will keep watch to see what he will say to me. And that's us. We're on our watchtower, keeping watch, or watching for these prophecies. It says, and what answer I will answer, and his spokesman, when I am, as his spokesman when I am reproved. And that's what we're here to do. We're here to be the spokesman, the mouthpiece of YAHAWASHI. So we're telling you what's coming before it comes, and it's all through the inspiration of YAHAWASHI, who you ignorantly call God and Jesus, right? It says, then the Lord then the Lord answered me and said, write the vision and engrave it plainly on clay tablets, so that the one who reads it will run, right? So the runner can carry the correct message. And the correct message is that this whole planet really is going into a digital hell, digital prison, where they want everybody implanted, and they want to, basically, how you say it, because that's going to bring discrimination, man. They want to label you off of, how they feel, who they think you are. And with that, what they going to do, they're going to start breaking up these prices, man. Now all of a sudden the price is going up. Now all of a sudden everything is more expensive, and it's only for certain people too. Okay, it's going to be especially for certain people. It says, for the vision is yet for an appointed future time. So yeah, you remember all those futuristic movies we watched growing up? Guess what? We're in that time now. We're in the future. You got self-driving cars, you got digital AI price tags that change, and I'm sure you've seen all this shit in these movies before. I'm sure I've seen it before. Okay, go look at the movie Total Recall, how they're saying, you got this guy Yuval Harari saying how the phone is going to be in your hand, and the CEO of Nokia saying the phone is going to be in your hand. And then you watch Total Recall, and the guy actually had a phone, embedded in his hand. This is real life. This is what's going on. It says it hurries toward the goal of fulfillment. It will not fail, though it delays. Wait patiently for it, because it will certainly come. It will not delay. Yeah, it's not going to delay much longer, man. All right. It says, look at the proud one. His soul is not right within him. This man ain't right. This nigga want to put digital, price tags on products that's already high as hell. That's already poison. That's already not worth nothing. So he can jack up the prices as he please, man, depending on who's looking at the product or interested in buying the product. It says, but the righteous will live by their faith in the true power. Right? We're gonna have to trust in the Lord, bro. Okay, because this man, he gonna make life hard. I brought this out the other day. Baruch 3 verse 8. Behold, we are yet this day in our captivity. What his devils can tell you. I mean, that's called price gouging. That gotta be price gouging if they gonna raise the prices up. It's gonna be like the stock market. You know how the markets change every second. the market's changed, that's how your price is going to be changing in the store. So you might grab a, you know, remember how they tell you to go look at a price and, you know, if you can match the price, well, yada, yada, yada. Well, imagine you grab a product off the shelf at one price, and by the time you get to the register after all your shopping, it's a whole nother price. Now you can't afford your cart. Okay. It says, behold, we are yet this day in our captivity, where thou hast scattered us for a reproach and a curse, and to be subject to payments according to all the iniquities of our father, which departed from the Lord our power. So yeah, not only are we, you know, subject to these payments, now you got these devils who have subjected us to these payments, telling you they're going to give you a digital price that changes on a whim. Okay. Here we are, people already catching hell, you know, can barely, you know, the cost of living is crazy right now. And then they're talking about they're going to do this. And then you got Elon talking about he want to coin universal basic income as universal high income, which, you know, it ain't no damn high income. And another thing too, it's going to be programmable money. Okay, programmable money. Let's grab that too. I brought it up in my last video. Let's bring it out again. We're going to keep bringing this out, man, because we ain't ignorant, man. Okay. Let's see. We ain't ignorant to what's going on, man. We understand what this is all leading up to. Okay. And this is why we're telling you to repent and get right. Seek YAHAWASHI. It says, 2 Corinthians chapter 2, verse 11, let's say it should get an advantage of us. We are not ignorant of his devices, his schemes, man. This is a part of his schemes to put you between a rock and a hard place, to make you end up taking that MOTB. It says to keep Satan from taking advantage of us. We are not ignorant of his schemes. And this man got many schemes up his sleeve, and he's revealing them in these last days. Pay attention. Stay on your watch. Shalom, coming about ball presence to edify to those for that. Shalom.